We are continuing the story quest. Cause happens, it just so happens that I have the quest. That's nice for today. And there was also nothing else to do. Oh, again. Gotta have to progress the quest first. Man, they're so good at making the mascot characters so cute. It's clear that Pom Pom is going to be...
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
Pom Pom is going to be one of the mascot, followed by Peppy most likely. Things Master Diviner asked me to wait for you. It's about time. Can't go. I'm busy right now. Wait, what?
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Hurry up, Qingque. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
Bruh.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing? Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
Though I must have never to know you have been slicking off. Got him.
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Aha! Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
Everyone is just like, what the hell?
I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's great fun.
Sure.
Mr. Yang, is this really the best time?
But how about is the guy asking to show how to play? Because of course he will. mic slightly.
Mr. Svarog!
Try to see if I can find a better position without
look.
blocking so much.
Is that
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Lafu's prized treasure.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung.
meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
Like any tree in the spaceship is this.
Those are metaphors. You shouldn't take poetry so literally.
I mean, that's true.
Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
I don't believe
Your
in
extractor cleaned or your star skin?
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
So strange.
Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Is it possible you were fired?
No way. She's already demoted me to managing the repository. What else does she want from me? There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access. Here it is.
You see,
Oh,
Ugh, Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Qingzhe for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
oh God.
Miss Qingqie, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
I'm gonna have to find a way to have a mic Let's add a different angle. Whoop. To be fair, my environment can't really have my mic to be too far away. Wait, I was supposed to put the
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
I'm not afraid of you.
I'm on guard.
Oh, that's what it does. Okay.
Try that again.
Target threat index lowered.
That's the default.
Hide.
Naughty child, nap time.
Lance at the ready.
I hope I helped. This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus.
Bro.
That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Microchips. Actually, the way she described it is pretty much microchips.
It sounds like similar technology. Maybe we'll get a better understanding if we see the manufacturing process with our own eyes.
I'm afraid that's impossible. The Artisanship Commission's Hall of Jadeology keeps a close watch over the jade carving process. But if you're interested, there's a shop selling Jade Abacus jewelry in Starskiff Haven. I can show you around when I'm free.
Did you hear that? She said she's taking Mr. Yang jewelry shopping. That'll be interesting.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a jade abacus or a computer? Just like today, would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core.
I mean,
The
there's a
Master
difference.
Diviner should be waiting.
Technically.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fushen?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a divination commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
But your Fushen, the seer, the boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Bruh.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingchue is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises.
Don't have us escorted out.
I was waiting for
wish.
the Matrix of Prescience to resume operations so that you might gain insight into my divination techniques. It was rude of me to keep you waiting so long.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals. And eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way.
Maybe breaching into secrets.
Yes, but you needn't worry. You have my permission. Qingchue will accompany
Secrets?
you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits...
Psst. I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
What? Which magic word?
The universal one? Please?
Oh. Please.
Oh, good enough.
Bruh. Gaslighting much. Wow, convenient. Not.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Vabbè, con the minus is a large scale geographical calculation that we used to calculate shipping routes and predict future events. To activate the base damage, simply remove the layer on the ground to match the pattern with the shape that is shown. Oh. Oh. Hello, Frost.
That should do it.
Alright, what do we change?
What?
Looking capture,
You
do
just
not
matched
capture
up those
cursor.
symbols. Is that it?
How are you doing, Frost?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
How's it going? It's alright, I guess. Whoa. Oh man. I want to put this here and put this here. I put this here and then turn. So I need this to be here actually. Oops. Enjoying the RPG battles? It's alright. It's pretty good. I mean, the story is actually quite predictable, but I think the execution is pretty solid.
the heck
Probably
is
more solid
this?
than Genshin.
It looks like a walking game.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Cianzhou. It's an aromaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the matrix of prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Target threat index raised.
Look out! My turn!
Oh wait, this guy's HP.
I want to protect everyone too! Use your sword! Time for a shot.
Oh wait, I don't have a I don't have a right element.
I'm on guard.
Oh no.
Eliminating threat.
Tough luck running
I'm
into
drawn out
me!
by Honkai. That should be better. Maybe.
I'm okay.
We can't run!
Mission command.
Lance at the ready.
I need to be brave. Look out!
Sanction rate. Oh god.
Stay back, Clara.
Gotta try hard sometimes.
Physical, okay, at least those are physical.
Watch this
I
awesome
can at least handle those.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Nap time.
I'm on guard.
Annihilate.
You can't run!
Stay back, Clara.
Naughty child.
Try that again.
I shouldn't even be running this team actually. This team is my the grinding team.
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run!
Nap time.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
I'm okay.
Try that again.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
My turn.
My turn.
Nice teamwork.
I need to be brave.
Hide. Stay back, Clara.
Okay.
Stay back, Clara.
Friendly fire.
I hope I helped.
Wait. Okay.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
Good lie though. I'm pretty down. This one, come down. This one. Wow, that was so hard.
Done. Next.
Oh, I could have ran this way. Alright, let me change my team to a more universal. Level 50, yeah.
Let me guess.
I play a
Time,
lot during my
space.
own
I bet the
time.
next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships.
Really? In Asia server? Yep. I haven't had my friends here though.
Ugh, we did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Oh, bruh. Why so troublesome? Oh, actually it's easy.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
Am I ready? Who knows?
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny. Not what you were expecting.
Or for what?
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
Kafka put one over us on us again. Wouldn't be surprising.
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you. Absurd! I'd never have thought it.
I sense more vision readers on the horizon.
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her.
Bruh, why?
I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
I'm just a creation. Oh god, my mic is falling. Prophets do not prophesize.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Don't act like we're friends.
Fine if you prefer. Not friends. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1, the Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2, someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron Hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here? We're here for you.
Remain silent.
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron Hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection.
She's always sus. But she's mommy, so.
And that's why I had to treat
is there a
you
point?
here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron Hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
You're lying.
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Ionic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
So are the Stellaron Hunters even enemies now or what?
Hey, Locha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world.
Honestly speaking, I feel Locha is even more sus than Kafka by now.
Beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Cienjo? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaosha. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaosha the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the hunt and the abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant
He's a serial killer. He could be.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend
He's more
most time
sus
on
than
the
Kafka right now.
Death is a common occurrence. It's just we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. And it's our way of saying goodbye. The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning. As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious.
Bro, the thing he was.
Say that when a Videodora
carries a coffin around. Starts playing coffin dance.
they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again. My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
He's just a legend.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance.
Did we say it's bad
passed
vibes?
down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Yes.
It's me, Dio. No, I'm just kidding.
Friend?
No.
Enemy.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Sus. I'm too lazy to fight.
Mara struck. Let's think before we act.
Step on name. Who this?
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go. There's no interest in conflict.
Bro, I don't even have element advantage.
I'll...
Don't your hands hurt?
Fighting is meaningless.
Let me through.
Bloom.
You're the best.
Oh no, and anyone with that sword stance is high chance an enemy.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix! Wanna see what I can do?
You! Eternal step. Dead return!
I've no interest in conflict.
Miss, are you okay?
What do you think?
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Sus.
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again.
Oh, never mind.
This
Not
lady
sus.
is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission?
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me.
Bro, the voice change.
You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Sus.
Huh. Curious.
How... oh, what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous. If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wakespan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me.
Yeah, like playing two stories parallel to each other.
I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed.
Go back here. Safs, Kafka.
Is it so unthinkable? There are many stories about fallen eons. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Taseront the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony. 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Taseront the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Xianzhou Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the Xianzhou too are engaged in this process.
What about Akevili? The Trailblaze.
I don't know. Akavili's disappearance was very mysterious. Noose is probably the only one that can answer that question. After all, Droid Head knows everything. What do you think? Fascinating stories, no? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
What about the third way? Are you telling me this? You believe all this nonsense? What about the third way?
Hold on. Any minute now.
Minute? Moment?
It's begun.
Oh no.
Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
What she said is true. We won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Really just glad that they make the Trailblaze to have a voice. Should I change to Chinese? No, I will just stay in English. The English voice in Star Wars is like way better compared to Genshin.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Maybe someone apply a strong fertilizer.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
What is that? Starsky just flying around there. I'll be taking 2 photos. How do I get there? Yeah? Okay. I'm done.
Looks good.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Luofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance. Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Aeon Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express?
Okay. Does that mean Luocha is like the head of the Medicus Career
Your
thing?
intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now. Which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control, and the traders have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu, I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
Maybe get some more errands.
The General's smiling again. Definitely errands. It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Law Fu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
a violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis. As such, I'm about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure. Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission Delve.
Under... my control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Payment or we go on strike.
Understood. Understood. Worry not. I know how to repay a favor. The Xianzhou has met with a dramatic chain of events, and each of you has chosen to stand by us. Your fearlessness moves me. Nevertheless, the enemy is upon us and time is of the essence. Let us not allow monetary affairs to cast a shadow over more pressing matters. Once catastrophe has been averted, we shall discuss this in greater detail. Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
She's just forever stuck with us.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define.
She's fan-sized? Yes. You mean Fu Shen? Yes.
I had long anticipated it. Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here? Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the Ambrosial Arbor. From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the only reports we've received on the
Honestly,
Alchemy
I would want to get her if there's a banner of her.
The Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spheres may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared. To make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission. The self-proclaimed disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been plotting this for a long time. And now they're using the location to their advantage. I must take action as soon as possible.
General wants us to go to Artisanship Commission.
He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the Artisanship and Alchemy Commissions. I'm afraid the former is likely also facing imminent catastrophe. The star skiff is ready. I will lead the way.
Don't go first. What about you, Qingque?
That was scary. I was having a snack in the repository when the Ambrosial Arbor started to grow. The trunk suddenly shot right up into the sky. So, the legends were right all along. Such is life, full of surprises. That's why you gotta seize any opportunity to take a break. Who knows when trouble will come knocking at your door?
Even way that's so you don't seem like that
It'll
at
be
all.
fine. Even if the sky collapses, we have the Master Diviner with us to hold it up. Oh, and now we have the General here too. What do subordinates like us have to panic about? Let the big shots worry about the big events. That's the secret to happiness.
The we don't give a shit attitude.
She did. She saw me on her way over. She told me to go to the repository and read up on anything related to the Ambrosial Arbor. A simple task like that is only 15 minutes work for me. I heard people say even the General has to watch
How
his
rude.
manners when asking
It do
you
be
for
like that.
help. Pretty impressive.
Suck it up.
I don't have much to offer you. Here, take this book. It's the thought that counts. I was gonna wait for the Master Diviner to get off work so I could show you around and teach Mr. Yang how to play Celestial Jade.
Your kindness is much appreciated, Miss Qingque. As for Celestial Jade, we'll have to leave it for next time.
I know, you've got an important task ahead. Sorry to keep you. Priorities are priorities. Well then, get back safely. Remember to come find me in Exalting Sanctum.
Alright, we're gonna remember that. Maybe. Who knows?
101010 is the way.
Like, hey, speaking binary.
Where are you going? The star skiff is ahead of us. Follow my lead.
101010. 1010.
I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you.
Wait! Master Diviner, can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for?
No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master Diviner. Onward.
Ba.
Huh? Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the LaFu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken star skiffs to safety?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, Marge, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
Maybe they are here to welcome us. Imagine.
That's it! First you arrive out of the blue, then the General recruits you to the cause. It's like the stories where Imperial heroes bring salvation to the world. Still, it doesn't look like they're rolling out the red carpet. We might be getting ahead of ourselves. The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms, and craftsmen designing brand new concepts. Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. You get the picture. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in, but they have nowhere to run to either. We should take care, benefactors. Something terrible must have happened.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It is closed just like the metals from which it was forged. It emanates.
Another
Ah,
locked
did we finish?
gate. Time for the old dilemma. Break in or climb over.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that the Artisanship Commission is as important to the Xianzhou as the Divination Commission. Our law states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can result in a prison sentence of between 300 to 500 years. Serious violations may result in exile on a barren planet, thousands of light years away.
Can you imagine we have 300 years to live?
Yes, we do. Still, the Artisanship Commission is filled with security mechanisms. Even the General won't be able to save us in time if we get trapped. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm simply suggesting you ask the craftsmen to see if they can provide an insider like Qingche to guide you. It seems more than a little reckless to charge in when we don't know what's ahead of us.
But you are from here. How would you not know?
Master Gongshu. Oh, are you guys Cloud Knights? Are you here to save us? Your clothes. I knew I was getting ahead of myself. You're just tourists. Sorry this crisis came during your trip. I'm sorry it came at all.
The knight in shining armor is here to rescue. There comes a time when we all feel sorry.
Yeah, you just need to tell us what the trouble is. General Jing Yuan pulled out all the stops to get us here. You can trust us.
You mean the General invited you? Is that a joke? The Luofu has the Cloud Knights. Why would he send outsiders? There's been a serious incident in the Artisanship Mission. Nobody's in the mood for jokes, miss.
You misunderstand, young sir. We genuinely want to help. Can you tell us what happened here?
There's been some kind of botanical disaster. It was like an ornamental tree somewhere suddenly started to grow. There were branches so thick you couldn't put your arms around them. It spread everywhere. The whole commission is being destroyed. I don't get it. The Artisanship Commission focuses on the mechanical. We've got nothing to do with hydroponics or accelerated growth. Where did that thing come from?
Accelerated machines.
The worst thing is, my master is still inside. Master Gongshu is the most experienced craftsman in the Artisanship Commission smelting works. He's in charge of our research project. When the incident happened, he dragged me, Zeming, and Yuncha to safety. But then he turned around and ran back in. I need to wait here for the Cloud Knight so I can tell them to rescue him.
Why did he run back in?
For the projects.
Is research data more important than life? I just heard him shout, "It's gone! We lost the furnace!" By the time we realized, he'd already vanished. Anyway, you said you're here to help us, right?
100%. The General sent us.
You don't have to believe us. The Astral Express doesn't shout about its achievements. We'll look for your master.
In that case, take this jade seal with you. If you find my master, please bring him out safe and sound. If anything happens to him.
Don't worry, young sir. Your master's safety is our...
None of us would be able to graduate this year.
Let's go. I think this conversation's run its course. Botanical disaster? It must be the Ambrosial Arbor. But What about the furnace his master mentioned?
Open sesame.
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor. The severity of the corrosion becomes worse as it grows.
Look, the roots are coming up through the ground. I'm afraid we've got some gardening work to do.
This will strengthen. Too late to repent.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
Try that again.
Oh yeah, it's my mic audio, okay. Because I changed the position of my mic.
Fighting is meaningless.
My sauce might be too soft. I dug it wrong.
I've no interest in conflict.
Works well. Fantastic.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Hello.
Upon commission grounds your feet do tread. Leave from whence you came, or soon be dead. Dead. Stay away. If you come any further, I'll not spare you.
Hold on. Let us explain. We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise me. Just passing by. Dumpsters in, door wide open. Within commission grounds today was sown an evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer. With the security mechanism, these robots will.
Is that guy the Medicus group?
Meaningless.
Or is it actually from the commission?
I'm afraid of you.
Eliminating threat.
My turn.
Golden cloud toad, illumination dragonfish. Are you all right? Wake up. I raised you like my own flesh and blood. Did you really have to destroy my little friends? I want compensation.
You didn't want to listen to us. We were here to rescue you and you started a fight for no reason.
Did those hopeless brats send you here? It won't work. They abandoned the Commission's precious assets and ran off to save their own little skins. Even if you rescue me, it won't change anything. All of them will fail their internships.
It's not like that. You're making this too complicated.
We're passing through on our way to the Alchemy Commission at the behest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu. We'd like you to show us the way, Master Gongshu.
Really? The General sent you? Then this must be a mere misunderstanding. Don't worry about those.
Can we just kill him
Easy
instead?
to fix.
Just let him die. God damn.
There's not much I can do to help. The Artisanship Commission was suddenly taken over by some evil tree demon. It seized our most precious possession, the Creation Furnace. It's a dark and powerful entity. The robots, it was like they gained consciousness. They were moving in a circle around it. I fear approaching it is tantamount to suicide. But then, I couldn't just run away, knowing what lies sealed in the furnace.
We are short on time. Where are we going? What are we fighting? I think I know where this one is going. We have no time.
General Jing Yuan must have believed wholeheartedly that you could save the Artisanship Commission from this crisis. Means I know of may yet serve your fight. Pray you in repayment aid my plight.
Bro, if this is real life, right, and it was me, I would have slapped the guy in the face. Just shut up and show me the way.
Look, this is one of the Artisanship Commission's prototypes. The shifting screen. Good thing I got the students to take it out and make a few adjustments. Otherwise, they'd never have managed to get out in time. You all saw the Jade Gate on your way in, I assume? The shifting screen works in the same way. It connects two spatial coordinates in ways that laymen wouldn't understand. Indeed. With limited range and energy costs aside...
But I wonder how they voice the Chinese one. Is it also as annoying?
You sure about that? Even our trailblazing space anchors sound better.
Thank goodness you take the time to perfect these inventions, Master. If not, the Skyfaring Commission would have become quite redundant by now.
Ordinarily, I could have used this beauty to teleport you thither, but through earth and air, the wretched branches boiled. The shifting screen entangled thence and coiled.
Strikes a pose and raises an eyebrow as if to say keep asking. Bruh. I'm sure you know how to fix it. Thanks for the colorful explanation, bye. I shall inform the general that this pipe is a no-go. Yes. Use the general's name.
Hold on! My young friends, don't underestimate the Artisanship Commission. The General is too far off to help us now, but I can. The Commission is more than a match for Mother Nature. Oh, piteous tree, who think thyself so strong, your match and more in strength to meet ere long.
Test out the equipment hastily.
This is the first thing that came to mind when the tree demon attacked. It's a mechanical device codenamed the Illumination Chest. I invented this weapon for the Cloud Knights. It's incredibly powerful, but...
Let me guess. Limited range? Energy costs?
Every light has its shadow. But this is more than enough to deal with the tree demon. And then... ignite! Fire beats wood! There's no way we can lose!
So we're just setting it on fire. Right. The other branches can be found blocking paths. These are artisan compression energy conduction, device to destroy and take coils, rotate device, activate the trigger node at the same time. Oh. Oh wait, there's the source there. Wait, also, let me try and change to Chinese. I want to hear how they voice the NPC in Chinese.
Ah, 不错不错，师傅领进门，修行在个人。你可比老夫那几个没用的弟子厉害多了。哎，怎么回事？ 洞天要塌了吗？哈哈，没事了。看来这件宝贝还真是用对地方了，一定是那木精吃痛，浑身不爽了吧？行了，事不宜迟，趁现在穿过幻境画面。
Okay, the Chinese one is not as annoying.
枝条又长出来
It's
喽。
still kind of acceptable. The English one is annoying.
Look, the ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most precious invention, the creation furnace! Help me, dear young friends! Let's hack them away together! We can't let the roots punch through the furnace!
Careful, it's changing.
Oh god, the boss? Yep.
What kind of monster is...
Where did my audio go?
Miraculous! It creates life at will! Such incredible power! Not a scratch!
Move carefully.
Not sure why my own audio is gone. But the stream one is fine. Wait, what? Sure,
Don't hesitate.
give me back my audio. There we go. the cutscene audio is so epic to the point where it cuts off my audio. Nice. Oh, I don't have the right element again. I don't have to. God damn it.
Lance ablaze!
Oh god, why is it so loud?
Don't lose momentum.
Is everything okay? I have no idea. Okay, yeah, everything's fine. That was weird.
I want to protect everyone too! Mr. Storm! I'm not a...
Hide.
My turn. You can't run.
Wait, what? What was the...
It's guarding the
debuff?
ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
Outrage, lost control, attacks random enemies automatically. Okay, this is random enemies, not Kafka's freaking debuff. Bruh.
Look out!
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again.
Wait. The branch doesn't have ice weakness anymore. What?
You can't run.
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again.
I want to protect everyone too! Mr. Storm!
truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I'm not afraid of you.
Tough luck running into me. Here!
I'm on guard. Lamps ablaze! Lamps forward!
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
No interest in conflict.
My down is gonna just die.
Look at the deer's feet. There are more roots coming up. You can't run! No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself. Not fair.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
Run.
No wonder the Xianzhou is so scared of the abominations of abundance. They're unstoppable. Miss Ting Yun, are the long-life species on the Xianzhou all like this?
I'm afraid this ebon deer was likely birthed by the ambrosial arbor as its guardian. It shares a close connection with the arbor's roots. Most living creatures on the Xianzhou don't have abilities like this.
Huh. As long as it's there, we can't get any closer.
I wonder... The ebon deer seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Let's blast it to smithereens. But we follow the rules, we can find the source of the
Yeah! It can't heal if we take out the source, right?
The monster only seems to be active in the vicinity of the arbor. Let's look around and see if we can find anything.
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, The Artisan Ship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared.
Alright, let me change the theme. Given that win is pointless, wait, these two teams is the same, bruh. Actually it works, but I think I would rather bring Centurion for the quantum. Well, I didn't have any better team. Stupid.
What was that?
Wait for the tiles.
That'll take more. It's time.
Hide.
Nap time.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Take that, Clara.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Pranang.
We're on a roll.
Young friends, I have a suggestion. Why don't...
Why don't you shut up?
Master Gongshu?
When the deer revives, the surrounding roots glow brightly.
Oh, great observation, Mr. Gongshu. It's amazing what you notice when you're not fighting.
I'm only an artisan, after all. My skills in Clash of Swords shall find no sake. Yet that which clasheth needeth hands to make. As Mr. Yang said, the deer monster is likely drawing power from somewhere in order to replenish itself. I'm certain that when the arbor glows, we are witnessing that very process.
Maybe the root system is the key.
Precisely. You remember how we untangled the shifting screen with fire?
Yeah.
You're right. Those roots never grew back.
Not only that, its reaction suggested we'd hurt it. Perhaps that's our starting point.
Take hold of your weapons, young comrades. Let's raise these roots to the ground.
Are we not using the thingy? Why are we using weapon? Pew 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 pew. Yeah, to that. To this. Is there one here? No. Shoot it to that. Nowhere to go. And why is this here? Is there one here somewhere? No? Wrong way. This to this. I think it's pointing to this one. Okay, you just straight pass to the other one. Pass to this one and then destroy it that way. Thought it's something more complicated.
See? My theory was correct. Keep going.
Bye. Can we not get it? Hey. Oh, it's on top. Bruh. Man, I have to go the wrong way or something. Passing through. Actually, I should fight it for the materials.
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
Nap time.
Hide.
$49.49. Amazing.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Come on, my turn.
Dum dum dum.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
Give me a moment. I'll set up the device.
Going clockwise. Counterclockwise, clockwise. Pew pew pew.
I guess we're done.
I suspect the ambrosial arbor's root system must have spread far underground. The only thing we can say with confidence is that we removed the majority of those within the bounds of the Artisanship Commission. Let's hurry, before they have a chance to grow back.
So, the next step is...
Say hello to our very dear friend. Deer hunting. Go have some fun, bruh. What? What?
Please never do that again.
Bong. Wait.
We're in the money.
Weep. Sup.
Look,
And that.
the roots void around the creation furnace. They've withered. Excellent! Nothing can stop you now!
Target threat index raised.
Help me, Mr. Storm!
Target threat index raised.
Choose me strike.
Do I bother with the branch? Let's try and not bother with it and see how it goes.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Up. Okay, maybe I can ignore that. Counter?
Naughty child. That's better.
Nice teamwork. Lance forward! Okay.
Whoa.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Storm. I need to be brave.
Hide.
Wait for the tiles. They come my turn.
Dum dum dum.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Luck of the draw. Please. And
Go bam!
victory!
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
Ta-da-dum.
Time for a shot.
Nice teamwork.
Stay back, Clara. Hide. Are you alright? Stay back, Clara.
They managed to activate
Help me,
early.
Mr. Storm. Choose me strike.
1%.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Bro. There we go. Phase 2. Destroy your 2 of ravage food and prevent something.
Kinda hungry. I'm just saying, it'll be a shame if they get smashed to pieces.
I'm on guard.
Oh god. That's a lot.
Hide. Is it bad?
Bruh.
I'm okay.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Tasty.
That's better.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Stay back, Clara.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I want to protect everyone too. Mr. Sparrow.
Lance at the ready.
Not one of those again. Freaking annoying. Ah, frick.
Is it bad?
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Tasty.
Wait, I should have kept the out for her.
Victory!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks. I'll never forget.
Okay.
Is it bad?
I need to be brave.
Hide.
I want to protect
Ta-da.
everyone too. Mr. Sparrow. Choose me strike.
Time for a shot. That's better.
I'm not
Lance
afraid of you.
ablaze! Lance forward!
Annihilate.
Wait for the tiles.
Naughty child.
Hiya.
I'm on guard.
Eliminating threat.
Oh, attack boost.
Just
Defense
a little
boost.
something.
Everything boost.
Nice teamwork.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Just kidding, I'm not dead yet.
Tasty.
Target threat index lowered.
I want to protect everyone too. Mr. Sparrow. Choose me strike.
Oh, there he goes again.
That's better.
Nice teamwork.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
My turn.
Ta-da-dang.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks. I'll never forget
Time
you.
for a shot.
We wait for one more.
Thanks.
When next for then
I'll
we
never
use all
forget
out.
you.
I think.
To be brave.
I don't think that changes anything though.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Lance is getting weak. Quick, finish it off. Victory!
Victory! Oh, instead of trying to kill it, let's just try and Cute boss.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Mr. Spark.
Nice, this is the boss. Finish the boss. Ah, you managed to kill it. Ah, wait, nice. That's why we have Clara. Slay of a very dear friend. Oh man.
General Jingyuan said the ambrosial arbor was an unfathomable celestial blessing. At first glance, that deer could have been an ordinary life form, but the ability to heal such grave wounds in an instant... I think I finally understand why the Xianzhou decided to follow the hunt in eradicating the abundance. If immortal creations were left to spread their branches and roots throughout the universe, entire ecosystems would collapse. No wonder the people of the Xianzhou wander the universe, never settling on a planet.
You are a man of vision, Mr. Yang. It's a shame our ancestors, the Elixir Seekers, were unable to see that hidden curse 8,000 years ago. Perhaps some of them did reject the Plague Author's gift. But how could an entire civilization resist the temptation of immortality? Ironic, isn't it? The wise are buried, while the fools remain immortal. The Xianzhou regrets being led astray by the abundance. That's why they have decided to embark on the path of the hunt. Maybe it's not too late for redemption. Thank you for your help. I realize you must continue on to the Alchemy Commission, to the Ambrosial Arbor.
But technically, isn't all the path
I know there
have
will
their
only be
own
more danger ahead.
issues, technically?
Go, friends, and stay vigilant. I wish you a safe journey.
Ba-da-da-ba-dum. The evidence stomped the ground, the branches sprouted out of nowhere. So as the traces of the abundance are indeed marvelous to behold. This is the first time we have seen something so miraculous. Among your travels, the fruits of those bows. Yeah, I pronounced that right. Sparkling goes just like, bruh, can you stop spamming? That's the wise thing. So the legend said that in ancient times the forebears received immortal fruits like this and turn into their own life species. Without the endless life just like since of natives. Can't believe you read it. So we're using too good to pass up. Let's see where we're in the beginning of our life. Shadow of preservation. Hey, more warps. And I'm guessing. Oh, it still continues. Oh, I thought it's already. Thought it becomes the next part already. You are alive? Bruh. Went to the dip. What's going on at the end? Yep, the other side. Pyro, electro. Pyro, electro. It's not even called electro, but I'm just calling it electro.
So this is the Lafu's Ambrosial Arbor. It's my first time seeing it.
Aren't you a Cloud Knight?
Cloud Knights don't visit the Ambrosial Arbor without a reason. Plus, I'm new here. The Lafu's plague mark is a tree, while the Yao Qing's is a moon. I think we got the better one.
I heard that the Ambrosial Arbor shriveled and died a long time ago. How could it suddenly spring back to life and start growing again?
The influence of the Stellaron. There's no time for explanations. We must return to the Ten Lords Commission. I'm wounded. I need your assistance in getting there. Once we get to Starskiff Jetty, you can go your separate ways.
Well, there's nothing else for it. We're duty-bound to help the Ten Lords Commission.
Man, not the duty bound.
I don't
How do
think
we
this
get
is the
it?
way.
Oh.
Hey, wait for us! You're the first Ten Lords Commission judge I've met. What do you guys do exactly?
Our work concerns the Marastruck and the lifespans of long-life species.
Oh. Hopefully you'll be the last one I meet for a while then.
Be careful, everyone.
Why is there still a civilian out here?
Here's the...
I fear not death, for the fate of the Artisanship Commission now rests entirely on my shoulders. Not a chance! Asai, escape while you still can. There's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving now. As darkness falleth, think not what is just. To this old man entrust your hopes. You must.
Don't try to be a hero.
Asai, since when were you able to speak?
Bruh.
Hey, do I sound like a dog to you?
No! My apologies, miss. No wonder I was confused. I never installed a human speech module in the little guy. No. But what is the meaning of this? I'm the only one left here. The apprentices all fled. You should probably do the same.
You just said there's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving. I happen to be a Cloud Knight. Wouldn't you call this a timely arrival? Come with us for now. I'll take care of things here later.
That won't do. As a senior artisan, I can't just abandon my post.
Looks like we're gonna have to resort to unconventional methods. Are you gonna come with us willingly? Or do I have to ask the guy behind me to carry you in his white death box?
Can you give me a moment to consider those options?
Now, move it!
Check the target. What would they do? Track.
Miss
What?
Cloud Knight, why did the General send you out here all alone?
The extent of the disaster means the Cloud Knights are short on manpower. But don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
This is a few more steps and we're at the main gate. Thank you for escorting me. We must go our separate ways.
It's just a few steps away. You're not leaving with us?
Everyone has their duties and obligations. From the day I joined the Artisanship Commission, I've been taking care of the ins and outs of its operations without a day's rest. and today is no exception. The apprentices fled, as they should have, but I cannot let them see their master flee from peril. This is as far as I go with you. I must see what more I can do for the Artisanship Commission.
Mr. Gongshu.
But this guy is...
No use in trying to talk me out of it, young miss. This old man cherishes his life. He won't do anything rash. On your way now.
So stubborn.
Everyone has their duties. Let's go.
Doesn't look like it wants to let us through. Do you think if I yell at it, it could scare it off?
I doubt
Or
that.
is it one of these
I
again?
think Atsai is the only one here still taking orders from people.
Any ideas?
I've got one. Bring it down.
You know, you're getting less silent and more deadly by the minute. Sounds good. Let's get it.
Here to crash the party?
Keep up! No interest in conflict.
Tough luck running into me.
Right, my down is not built at all. It's only minimally built. So the HP is damn low.
Try that again.
I'm on guard. Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up.
Fighting is meaningless.
Bruh.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Lance at the ready.
The truth of life and death.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I should probably should have kept, you know what, whatever.
Try that again.
Oh, bruh.
Keep up.
Fighting is meaningless.
Here.
That's it.
You can't run.
Pretty good crowd today. I'm on guard.
Told you I could fight.
Do I need to shoot anyone? Should be fine. I hope.
Try that again. Turn it up. Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
The truth of life in
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Nice.
So, are judges all loners? You don't seem to have any
Am I going the
backup.
right way? Yes.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission have always acted independently, each carrying out their duty in solitude. However, there's the star skiff.
However, there's the star skiff.
The rebirth of the Ambrosial Arbor was bound to bring calamity. The Cloud Knights must be at the Alchemy Commission, next to the Arbor. You should head the same way. Thank you for ensuring my safety on this journey. I will report this good deed to the Ten Lords. And if the opportunity arises, I will return the favor.
And you watch as she
We're glad we
leaves.
could help. She mentioned the Cloud Knights were at the Alchemy Commission. I should find a ship and regroup with my unit. What about you?
Let's go together. So this is where we go our separate ways.
Aw, you just can't bear to see me go, huh? Come on then, let's go together.
We are most grateful, Miss Sushan.
No. Actually, it's fine. Are we meeting them here? No. With a preliminary understanding of the drop of draconic surges pharmacology, I have a discussion here earlier. So I'll be awaiting your attendance. There's an extra class, I think. No, it's not.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
Ah, you're back. From the sound of your stride, I sense you're in good spirits. I wouldn't be envious. This is not an innate ability, merely compensation for my visual impairment. Ultimately, nothing I hear or smell can match the vividness of the colors that you perceive. Let's get down to business. I analyzed the prescription you procured, the draft of Draconic Surge. Now that I have a preliminary conclusion, it needs to be delivered to the seat of Divine Foresight.
What's the conclusion?
Put simply, I don't believe that the draft of Draconic Surge holds the cure to the Mara. Even in the foreseeable future, there will likely not be any such cure. I've compiled the details into a written analysis. If you're interested, feel free to take a look. This is a copy of pharmacological studies on the draft of Draconic Surge. If the Chief Counselor wants to see it urgently, I'll have to ask you to deliver it for me.
Okay. Bribed around there. Hello.
You're back. Anything you wanted to share? Wow. Even for those alchemists, that was fast. Don Shu. Wait, why would the Alchemy Commission's chief alchemist be away from her post? I've heard that the chief alchemist is visually impaired. She rarely leaves the Alchemy Commission delve. She has a vast knowledge and expertise. No wonder she was able to analyze the pharmacology so quickly. Let me see her report. No cure? Where did these villains get their hands on such a complex prescription? This is infuriating. Still, this is a clue we can follow. Thank you. Please accept these gifts for your efforts.
Thank you.
Take them. You've done so much for the Lafu, for the Xianzhou. This is the least I could do.
Oh, another message from the Nine Shoes. Yeah, it's still the main story. Wow.
That tree remained dead for thousands.
Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Some other matters to attend to.
My stay in Exalting
Well,
Sanctum
true.
was supposed to be focused on treating people and delivering medicine. But the Seat of Divine Foresight tasked me with analyzing the prescription. I've been severely delayed. I've already concocted some of the medicine in question, but there can't be any further delays. Could you assist me in ensuring it arrives on time? Thank you. If she's gotten into any trouble, be sure to let me know when you get back. This is the medicine. Her house is near the Court of Tranquility. It shouldn't be hard to find her.
Item obtained.
That tree remained dead.
Is this the one Don Shu sent me to find? Does she come here to treat other sightless people?
Aw, little Miss Lady can't see ahead, can't see right, can't see left. Heads to the east, ends up west.
She's stuck! She can't get down!
Hey, what you looking at, Outworlder? Mind your own business.
Quick, slap them. So cocky, huh?
Keep your nose out of this. I beat people up all the time.
Yeah, get lost. Stop meddling in our business.
Slap them.
Stop yelling and help me up already.
They used some kind of hidden power. I saw it. You're a cheater.
That's right. If you hadn't cheated, I would have knocked your lights out.
You sure about that, boss? They didn't even flinch. Ugh, shut up! Boss, let's get out of here. We shouldn't fight anyone that doesn't respect martial arts.
I'll let you off the hook this time. Next time we fight fair and square.
Yeah!
Bruh. I don't know, just chuck him in the pond.
Thank you for helping me, miss. Oh, Don Shu asked you to come? Things are bad on the Lafu recently. Don Shu must be very busy. Thank you, miss. Remember to thank her for me.
Wait a minute, Sam returns the way
Why
she
does she
came.
wander about alone? Well, I've delivered the medicine. I should report back to Don Shu.
Can I just TP up?
That tree remained dead for thousands.
How was she? Did you deliver the medicine?
You just got what happened to Danshu.
She reminds me of myself when I was a child. I also had to find my way in the dark, face obstacles I couldn't predict, as well as deal with unconscious prejudices people had against me. If I was ever injured by bullies or after a fall, I'd run crying to the healers at the Alchemy Commission and ask them to heal me. I suppose that's why I followed in their footsteps, to pay a little kindness forward. Thank you for looking after the child. Could I ask you for another favor, friend?
No.
Yes. I worry about her wandering around on her own. And I want to know what's been on her mind lately. Her parents passed away in the denizens of Abundance Wars. The relatives who took her in aren't close to her. And whenever I treat her, she often confides in me. A healer's medicine might remedy one's physical health, but sometimes the loneliness and hurt inside one's heart needs companionship and care to heal.
Might have wandered far.
She told me that whenever she's feeling troubled, she finds a quiet corner in the Artisanship Commission and just sits there, letting the sounds wash over her. Her parents used to be artisans in the Commission, so I think she has some nostalgic connection to the place. In all likelihood, that's where she'll be. There's danger around every corner these days, especially for a sightless child. Let's go.
Having to go back to the place again. Wait, I need to go down.
What's happening? Is the girl in trouble?
Of course.
Fighting is meaningless.
You can't run! Keep up!
No interest in conflict.
It's all right. Everything's okay now, Xiaoyu.
Thank you, big sister. Thank you, Danshu.
You don't need to be scared anymore. She is here.
When I think about all the trouble I've caused you two, I feel like such a burden. I'm sorry.
Is that why you're crying? Maybe you should start getting used to this feeling. Because in the next few centuries, visually impaired people like us will continue to require help from everyone we meet. So, if a little bit of guilt like this is enough to break your heart, then how will you manage such an arduous path?
Is this supposed to be comforting?
I'm not
Bruh.
trying to console her. This is the reality. Walking alone in the darkness, fearing every incoming, invisible obstacle, unable to understand other people's descriptions. Everyone, everything is like a hot coal in the dark. Invisible, yet still able to burn you. As a long-life species, she can expect life to continue like this for nearly 1,000 years. She must learn to depend upon herself rather than just foolishly waiting around for the next hero to swoop in and save her.
And you're helping to save
Yes.
her?
By trying my best to change her personal circumstances. In the meantime, she'll have to learn to withstand the darkness. Just as I have.
Hey, you're right, Danshu. From now on, I'll do my best to rely on myself.
Good. I hope you remember this. Forever. This place is too dangerous. Let's head back to Exalting Sanctum.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Thank you again for all you've done. It would seem we incomplete ones are often bullied from a tender age. I endured numerous hardships to become chief alchemist. Yet, there are still things that leave me feeling helpless. That's the reason I said what I said. You might mistake my words for being hurtful. But the truth is, no amount of words can prepare her for what lies ahead.
Is there no cure? Such technology to help with such impairments. Technology?
For long-life species, these things are permanent. Whether we are beautiful or ugly, tall or short, wise or foolish, all of it is encoded into our flesh from the moment we are born. The impairments of short-life species can be corrected with ingenia or surgery. But that's an impossibility for Xianzhou natives. No matter the method employed, our bodies will eventually return to their original states. I too was once a non-believer. I fooled myself into acquiring artificial eye implants. Soon thereafter, my sightless eyes began to regenerate, and I was left in pain and despair. That brief window of sight that I regained has turned into a perpetual source of anguish, forever etched into my mind. For long-life species, this incompleteness is a permanent, unavoidable tenance. What a joke. Even the denizens of abundance, so-called abominations, needn't endure such torture. Perhaps we incomplete ones are merely traitors, cursed by the plague's author.
You said a scary look on her face just now.
It's nothing. Forget I said
Scary
anything.
face.
Thank you for sticking with me through all of this. I think my aspirations in exalting Sanctum have been met, for now. Oh, I have a gift for you. Though I'll need a little time to prepare it. I'll contact you once it's ready to collect. See you soon, friend.
Don Shu needs more time to prepare my gift. There's nothing pressing right now. Why not head over to Spare Time Bookshop for a while?
Spare Time Bookshop. The hell?
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
So it was like, if you want to read or pick out a book, just go in and browse around, call me when you want to pay. Click on the recommender. The front of the show is where we kill our best sellers. Views of the universe from a star skiff. Otherworldly delights. Getting attention. Any books there that you'd like to buy?
Ooh, go right ahead. Mr. C.N. said that making bookworms feel at home is more important than getting them to buy something. All we ask is that you find a quiet spot away from the browsing areas.
Time passes quickly. Yada yada.
Mission?
Come over.
Ah, looks like the person you were waiting for has gotten in touch. Safe travels. Oh, maybe buy a book next time?
No.
There you are, friend. You've been running so many errands lately. I'd like for you to take some useful items away with you. Examining the exhibits in the Seat of Divine Foresight inspired me to create this. I referenced some historical texts and concocted a medicine that can extend your lifespan and improve your health. I call it the Broomdew Concentrate Pellet, and I'd like you to have it. Consuming it will make your body light, agile, and promote longevity and well-being. As a nameless, it'll make your journey a much less arduous one. Well then, that's that. I've still got some other business to attend to, so shall we say goodbye for now? Perhaps the next time we meet, I'll be able to see you in the true sense of the word.
Is the box with the pedal on the table? Taken out, put aside.
Tastes a bit strange, but no adverse reaction so far. Wait a minute. Ugh, my head. What's happening?
I'm dying.
Something's wrong. I'm burning up. Feels like I can't breathe. Seems to be calming down a little, but still uncomfortable. This doesn't seem right. I'd better talk to Qingzu at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Babe was asking me to be a guinea pig.
There goes my head again. Is Don Shu sure this Broomdew is safe for consumption? What's happening? Isn't this the Seat of Divine Foresight? Why are there so many Mara struck here? No, I can't let them get near me.
Maybe Dan Shu is also part of the group. Wouldn't be surprised.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Lance at the ready.
Let's rock. You can't run.
Secret of the safe.
My
Lance
turn.
ablaze. Lance forward.
Tough luck running into me. Try that again.
It's time.
I've no interest in conflict.
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up. My turn.
I'm on guard.
Fighting is meaningless.
You can't run.
The truth of life and the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Try that again.
This song's for you.
Tough luck running into me. Here.
I've no interest in conflict.
You can't run.
A miracle.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
Fighting is meaningless.
It's time.
This song's for you.
Turn it up. Try that again.
My MC is dying.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
What happened to you? Careful! Don't hurt her! Hey! Wake up! Are you okay?
Thank the stars! You're finally awake. I thought we might lose you. I was so worried. You came into the seat of divine foresight and started brandishing your weapon. It looked like you'd lost control. As if you'd been stricken with Mara. There has to be something awry. Tell me what happened to you before arriving at the seat of divine foresight.
So probably is also part of the
From what you're
medical
saying,
stinky.
it seems like the gift she gave to you must be related to the disciple's prescription we examined earlier. But the healer who examined you just now said your body doesn't seem to have been affected. How strange. Could Donshu be playing a trick on you? Or is her medicine somehow not working as planned? My advice is to come back later for another examination. It's a Disciples of Sanctus Medicus prescription after all. Who knows what healing effects it may have. I'll put out a wanted notice for Donshu immediately. If you find any trace of her, get in touch with me. Take this D-Ting with you. It might just help you find this friend.
Hey, we're going to hunt someone? Nice. When friend becomes foe.
That Donshu isn't here. Where could she be? I've got it. Donshu's medicine box has her scent on it. I'll ask the D-Ting that Qingzu lent me to track her.
But wouldn't they have the medicine scent?
Time to come out, little D-Ting. I need you to help me find Donshu.
Look, 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 look. Screw the puzzle for now.
That's Donshu. With a group of disciples. I guess that tells me all I need to know.
Master, stand back. Let me handle this.
Stand down. She's a friend.
Many of our brethren have fallen by her hands.
Yes, I am aware.
But
I said she's my friend. Leave us.
Yes, Master.
I didn't expect you to come looking for me.
You lied to me.
I lied to you about many things. But I reserve my apology only for deceiving you into taking the medicine. As for the other falsehoods, they were merely in aid of communicating as equals. Did you ingest the Broomdew concentrate pellet I gave you? That which the elixir seekers that arrive on the Xianzhou dream of. The formula to immortality. To take it is to initiate the transformation from a short-lived species into a Xianzhou person or an abomination, depending on your perception. Please believe me when I say that never once have I thought about harming you. I merely wanted to offer you the chance to obtain immortality and freedom. Friend, please, I urge you to leave the Luofu. Abandon this struggle. The truth isn't what it appears to be. What did the minions at the seat of divine foresight tell you about this conflict? That the Rainbow Arbiter is the emissary of the righteous? That the Arbiter is chasing the heathen plague's author across the stars, while the disciples of Sanctus Medicus abet their heresy? Do you really think that is the case? You don't understand Merciful Medicus, nor the devilish archer author, but you understand me. Do you see me as such? A heretic? I do not ask for you to pick a side. I just wish for you to leave the Law Fu, to leave this all behind. This isn't your fight, and I do not wish to make an enemy of you.
No.
Most unfortunate. Had you known me first, perhaps we could have been good friends.
Master, we should leave now.
I sincerely wish that this will be our last meeting. Farewell, Nameless.
Pretty good crowd today.
Physical? Bruh, I don't have physical. Oh, it's fine. Okay, the damage. Either way.
This song's for you. Keep up.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
That's it.
Watch this awesome move!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Turn it up!
Why is there a big guy out of nowhere? Like, just now it was actually cool. Smaller guy.
Fighting is meaningless.
Oh.
I'm on guard.
Keep up! You can't run!
Time for the
Turn it up!
No interest in conflict. The truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
This part of the story is going quite long. Well, to be fair, I haven't even reached 3 hours.
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up! Try that again!
Immortality reigns forever.
Oh.
I'd better report my findings to Qingzhou at the seat of divine foresight.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
How did it go? Did you manage to locate Don Shu?
Everything happened at a decent commission.
So you weren't able to apprehend her. I see. These people have been in hiding for so long. They must have a more nefarious plan. I've got to apprehend them quickly. Once again, thank you for all your help. With your intel, we will put a stop to Don Shu. Jing Yuan tells me you'll be joining the forces led by the Alchemy Commission and Master Diviner. I won't take up any more of your time. Please, take good care of yourself. If you run into Donshu again, contact the nearest Cloud Knights. Take this as a token of my appreciation. You deserve it.
Stay tuned to find out what happens next in the next installment. Guess that's all then. Wow. Troubleshooter users WC attack additionally deals fire damage equal to the other percent of their defense. Users that enhance basic attack deals damage equal to 50% of defense. Yep, that's all then for the story we have so far. Pretty sure this is like the halfway point of this arc. No, at least 75%. Still need to get this to 50, all these light codes. Don't really have enough stuff though. Oh well. Clara. The repeater was being fixed. Drop by to see as you have the time. Oh, very affectionate. I think I will do this one in my own time. It's like 12:30 already. Before we go, remember who added me? No idea. 18. I wish I have 2 more. I can do 2, but probably won't get anything, right? I mean, I know my luck. My luck is pretty shit. Oh, it's 5 star. I feel like it's a light code. Yeah, light code. Increases the wearer's crit damage by 30% when the wearer's basic attack or skill does not result in the crit. Increase their crit rate by 36% for 1 turn. Trigger once every 3 turns. Yeah. I have 40 of these. I think I should try and get the light code, but not my priority now. I have 10 tickets. Let's push the PT up. I don't know if I want to go all into C banner, Sila banner, but I'll at least use the ticket. 5 star also. Interesting. What will I get? Lycone again. Pella. Oh. Okay. I will take it. But that's a pleasant surprise. I thought it's going to be freaking random stuff. Oh, not Sila in the first place. Nice. Para Eidolons as well. Is it? It's got Eidolon? I have no idea. Which is good, because I use her quite a bit. Using skill to remove buff increases speed by 10% for 2 turns. Interesting. Okay, I definitely have to level up. And I need to do this. Do I have? I think I have the stamina. Let me do it now then. Before I end the stream. Physical. All physical basically. Physical it is.
Target threat index raised.
My turn.
My turn. Alright. I just remember, I think Twitch size dropped, right? I forgot about that.
I'm on guard.
Oh well. It's fine.
You can't run.
Eliminating threat.
Try that again.
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I want to protect everyone too.
I don't need to do this twice in order to have 3 enough for the ascension for Sila.
Nap time.
I'm not afraid of you. Tough luck running into me.
I think I can just let it go. I don't know why I'm manually doing it.
You can't run.
Mission command.
Lance, forward.
Watch this awesome move.
Annihilate.
Nap time.
Think that only gives me 2? Yep, need 1 more.
Hide.
Oh, he knows your storm.
Mission command.
Clara's counter is just so strong, man, I swear.
Annihilate.
Here. Try that again.
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run.
Would the auto better be smart to... Never mind. I was thinking if it's smart enough to like heal or barrier the Trailblazer to remove the stun. I didn't
Watch
know.
this awesome move.
Mission command.
Alright. Let's go back to the parlor. I need 5 more. I think. Yep. Grab this. I don't have enough mag to level her all the way. And I got enough for another 10. For the regular one. Nothing. To be fair, that was pretty. Oh, nice. Natasha, Eidolons. Skill +2, basic +1. This one as well. After being attacked, regenerate 5 extra energy. Oh, the max one is pretty good. Actually. 40% more of a max HP for the basic attack. That can be a lot, actually. Sample. I don't use sample though. Use damage for 1 extra time to random enemy. Because if I'm not wrong, sample is more of a DOT. Yeah, it's more of a DOT character. I don't really use him. Or I don't really care to use him, but I probably should level him out. Alright, I gotta end it here. Thanks for those. Okay, I'm gone now. Hope you guys enjoy and hope you all will have a good one. I gotta go now. Bye.